What's good with you guys? Your boy Devo here. And today I got you guys with my Royal Rumble predictions. The Royal Rumble is tomorrow in Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. I think I seen something that they have sold over 60,000 tickets, so a pretty big PLE. And yeah, for the Rumble matches, I will be giving you guys who I think is going to win. I think it's going to be the surprise entrant in that Rumble. Just to spice things up, it's a four-match card, so just to spice things up a little bit. Let's get straight into it. So I'm gonna kick things off with the WWE Tag Team Championship 2 out of 3 Falls match between DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns. Now, me personally, I'm gonna have to rock with DIY here. I just think that it's too early in their reign to play hot potato with the titles, and doing stuff like that, you lose credibility in not only the titles but the tag teams as well. And I feel like that WWE does have a problem with not being able to build up tag teams that people are interested in. And so I think that DIY does need to retain, and that they will retain. I think that they will retain due to the Street Profits getting involved in this match. Because a couple months back, if you guys remember, Street Profits were attacked right before their big tag team title opportunity against the Motor City Machine Guns when they had the titles. And it was speculated and rumored that DIY were the team that attacked them, because later on that night, DIY ended up getting the tag team titles, via shenanigans, but they won. And so I think that the Street Profits will make their long awaited return in this match. And I think that both teams will have a fall at the time that this happens. And seeking revenge, Street Profits will come in, attack DIY, but it'll ultimately cost the Motor City Machine Guns. I think it's the best way for the Motor City Machine Guns to lose. And that way you can kind of tell a story there with, oh, well, when we fought these guys, we got robbed. And then in that way, you can kind of build towards a multi-man WWE Tag Team Championship match at perhaps Mania, perhaps WrestleMania. And that way, Motor City Machine Guns don't lose cleanly, and they kind of still have that. Okay, we can beat these guys, but we got cheated. And then we're gonna get into the undisputed WWE Championship ladder match between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Now we don't get ladder matches very often, especially in the Paul Levesque era, because he tries to keep these guys safe. But if there's ever a match that needs a ladder involved, I think there's this match. These two guys, they hate each other. KO has turned heel, but he's been see. It's always good when it's a rightful heel, like a guy who's turns heel, but you can understand why he did. Cody Rhodes go months back at Bad Blood, teamed up with Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens doesn't like anybody associated with the bloodline, because they have cost this man many title opportunities and many weeks and months of his career via storyline. And so Cody Rhodes teamed up with him. He didn't take that too kindly, and now here we are with these guys. Few have been feuding for like over a month, and it's been a very good feud. And I expect a great match here. Even though we don't get a lot of matches often, both are very great in ring competitors. And KO, he's always down to do a crazy spot when it comes to a ladder match. And so I expect that this will be a good match, but I expect the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes to retain his title. I think it's too close to Mania to be switching titles, unless it's going to be maybe perhaps mid card titles, but main titles. I feel like it's just too close to Mania. Cody Rhodes needs to walk into Mania with that title. And so yeah, I got Cody Rhodes winning. I know that there's been talks of Sami Zayn perhaps getting involved. I don't think that he'll get involved to a point where it costs Cody, but I think that it'll piss KO off that he didn't get involved, and then you can set up a feud between those two at Elimination Chamber, considering the fact that it's in both of their home countries in Canada. Or you can even do a WrestleMania match, a friends turn enemy storyline there, a classic storyline. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that one. For the 30 women Royal Rumble match, we have Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Nia Jax, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, and Ivy Nile, and many other competitors in that match. Those are just the confirmed ones. Me personally, I would have to rock with Io Sky. I know that there's been talks of Charlotte Flair maybe coming back and taking this win. I don't think that she needs to come in and take this win. I think she needs to, build her way up to being at the top of the food chain in the women's roster. I think Io Sky has her work. She's worked her ass off, and she deserves this opportunity to win the Rumble. And she doesn't have a Rumble win. She has money in the bank. She's cashed in successfully, And just to add to another accolade in Io's career, I think that she should win the Rumble. And we've seen the teases, we saw the teases of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky both holding the women's world title. I feel like you could get a little call back to that and build up towards that. And who wouldn't want to see an Io Sky Rhea Ripley match? Those two are both great in the ring, and I think that we should. That's the direction that WWE should go in. And the biggest surprise entrant, you call me delusional, you call me crazy, but who I personally would want to see is AJ Lee. AJ Lee has been, out of WWE for years, like literally years. I think that with a crowd of over 60,000, that is a perfect pop to come back to. Even if it's just a one off in the Rumble, that's a perfect pop to come back to. And so yeah, who I'd want, AJ Lee, but who do I think is gonna be? I think it's gonna be not Bianca. She's already in the match. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has been off of TV for months, and yeah, she's been off TV for months. And what a better way for the man to come back than the women's Royal Rumble match? And yeah, just to shake things up, and make things interesting and make people's predictions a little bit harder as well. So yeah, I think that Io's gonna win, and Becky's gonna be the surprise entrant. And now for the men's Royal Rumble match, we got John Cena in his very last Royal Rumble match on his farewell tour. You have CM Punk, you have Seth freaking Rollins, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, main event Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, L.A. Knight, yeah, Logan Paul, Shinsuke Nakamura, Penta, Chad Gable, Braun Breaker, my personal favorite wrestler, Carmelo Hayes, and many, many other superstars in this match. Now this right here has the potential to be the greatest Rumble match ever. Not that shit that they did in Saudi. Cause like you look at it don't matter how you flip it, don't matter whose name you read first. Both Rumbles are stacked. That's just the best way of putting it. Both Rumbles are stacked, and it is very hard to predict, especially for this match. But I'm gonna have to rock with CM Punk, because we have this favor storyline going on that CM Punk has. I think that it has something to do with maybe the entry and the number that he draws. And so I think that because of that, CM Punk will probably win. And for the biggest surprise, I'm going to have to go with the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy Orton has been off of TV for months as well after taking a power driver from Kevin Owens. I think what a better way than the Rumble match to make your grand return. And yeah, that's pretty much about it there. It's a very short card. It's kind of hard to predict, and it's kind of hard to, have a very long video. But we know that the Rumble matches last over an hour, so a 4-match card is perfect. And like I said, you guys come through to the Twitch, come through to the YouTube. I will be streaming the Royal Rumble. Come through, have a little watch party, chat it up. Feel free to join, and I will see you guys next time.